kindly sit. Thank you. His Excellency Wang Xilian, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to the Philippines, Cabinet Secretary Carlo Alexi Nograles and other members of the Cabinet, Senator Bongo, Senator Amy Marcos, officers and members of the Chinese Filipino Club led by Mr. Alan Wong Batloy, Mr. Alejandro Go, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I would not want to belabor the point because it might sound really a redundancy to your ears. But as we continue with the governance towards the end of my term, there is, if one thing I really want, I cannot stop corruption, but you can help me minimize it. Most of you are businessmen or gainfully employed and always the subject of the prowlers, and that is the government, men and women who work in the raising of funds for the country. Let me just say one thing. Just be assertive, that's all. All that I ask of you is be assertive and do not surrender to the threats and the intimidations that you will encounter while they are examining your books. Because if you are really a businessman of truth, you just can report everything that is legal and deductions that are legal, and wala kang sakit sa ulo. So I am asking you to, I am not reading my prepared speech. I am asking you to join me in my quest. Not, I said, to do away with corruption, because that would be impossible, but to help me minimize it. And the secret word there is be assertive. And when you, like us, ask you to do a thing, we always provide a sort of a refuge for you if they persist. You can always count on us. You can count my friends, can count on my Jaime Cruz, Sammy Oy, Senator Marcos, Bongo, si Secretary Nograles. They are all prepared to help you. Ang gusto ko lang na bigla ng konti ninyong tapang ninyo. And do not be like, meek and humble. Basta na lang takutin kayo, baski ano. And even if it's just a little of difference, but it means a lot to you, not to be corrupt, not to be threatened. That would go a long way to help the Philippines. Yung lahat ng mga BIR, lahat sa customs, tandaan mo lang ang muka nila. At pag humingi sa inyo sabihin lang ninyo sa akin at pupunta ako sa palengke. Pupunta ako doon sa Pantalan at ipapasok ko niyang kargada, mga kargada niyo, mga kargo, libre. Just report to me in one statement, a stupid guy. Yun lang ang inatay. Huwag kayong matakot. Because I will never also allow you to be harmed, na takutin, patayin, o saktan. I will never allow that. I will not ask you to do something if I cannot provide also the relief. Kaya malaman ko lang, better still, there is the 888. You name the corrupt official, the transaction. Huwag mo na ilagay ang pangalan mo. And I'll take it from there. O yung malalaki, sabihin niyo. Sabihin mo, let's check ka. Ayan nga yung assessment eh. Yun yung pabayaran namin according sa inyong. Ngayong pasubraan mo, well, let us raise this matter to the collector of customs or to the commissioner of customs. Huwag kayong unahan na lang ninyo na sabihin ninyo, ito yung assessment, pakita mo, then I would know how much really is due government. Hindi naman ako ganun katarantado. All I have to do is to look at I've been with government for 40 years now. And I've been running after corrupt officials. You know, wala na si Marcos dito. But at that time, there was this tanod bayan in lieu of the ombudsman. Wala pa yung ombudsman tanod bayan. And I was one of those prosecutors, made special prosecutors for the tanod bayan also. And to investigate graft. Kaya alam ko, yung kargo, mag-ano kayo niya, sabihin ko lang, ano yan? Anong karga niyan? Buksan mo. O kung totoo, magkano hiningi nito? Then I would know. And if they're threatening you, then tell me kung sino yan. At paluluhurin ko yan sa harap ninyo. Really. Huwag kayong matakot kasi kayo rin ang kawawa. Kayo yung parang whipping boy ng ito mga nasa gobyerno na corrupt. Just tell us who they are. Sabihin mo sa akin kung sino yung pangalan niya. And as my practice, I will call him to my office with you. At pakinggan ko sa kanya kung ano, bakit nagkaganon. At kung makita ko may kasalanan, putang ina mo, maasahan mo talaga. Sasampalin ko yan sa harap mo. I have done that many times already. I have done that to a undersecretary. May sinipa na rin ako roon na director. All you have to do is to tell me what ails your system. Yung malaki masyado hiningi. Alam mo, may pagkain kami pagkatapos. Gutom ako. Maski noong maliit pa kami sa subdivision namin, sa mga subdivision sa Davao, sino yung magagandang bahay? Sino nakakabili ng kotse, modelo? It's either the collector or the BIR. At hindi lang sila nahiya magtira ng bahay na yan with their meager income, and they have these big houses. And for all over there, I do not want to insult not all BIR or customs personnel are corrupt. Pero let me I'm grouping for the words. Prolific, the prolific corruption sa kayo ang kawawa dyan. Kaya gusto kong pumunta dito para sabihin sa inyo, whether, I do not ask you if you voted for me or if you helped me. Huwag kayong matakot. Even if we are enemies, I will still entertain you. Pero pagkatapos, pakainin mo naman ako, kaya nang gano'n dyan, kaya gutom na. Yan lang ang mensahe ko. Yan lang ang mensahe ko talaga. Basahin ko na lang itong, nandyan yung gumawa nito eh. Hindi naman akin to. But it carries the same, conveys the same message. Be assured of our sincerest appreciation of these initiatives that help boost our government efforts and strengthen local sectors. The government, in turn, remains committed in our pursuit of peace and the ongoing war on drugs, crimes, and corruption. We remain hard at work in fostering lasting economic growth and sustainable development. On this note, I advise you to further invest in the country because we are ready to uphold the level playing field while we foster an enabling, nurturing, and global competitive business environment. Guided by the values of integrity and excellence, let us forge a better and working future for all and leave a legacy of fruitful cooperation and for the next generation. Mind you, before I close, I am not zeroing really at the customs or the buyer. Marami dito, magkuha ka ng permit, magkuha ka ng clearance, pabalikin. If you are, if you are asked to go back and forth 4 times, 3 times, the corruption is there. Para na lang ma-release, bayad ka na lang. Ganun yan eh. So if you have a business transaction and it is with a director o sa office ng assistant niya or anybody in that office who has the discretion to approve or disapprove it, let me know. Let me know. Ako ang pupunta sa opisina at kukunin ko yung papel. Kukumutin ko sa harap niya. E kung hindi mo ganunin, wala talaga mangyari sa Pilipinas. Kung hindi mo takutin itong mga o patayin, hindi talaga wala. Mas corruption is, they would rather die kung commit corruption rather than remain poor. Hindi nila kaya. So that's what I've been saying. If you are not ready to be at least honest, fundamentally, huwag kang pumasok sa gobyerno. Kaya ako lahat dito, magprangka ako, lahat ng nandito sa gobyerno, sa kabinete ko, yung naghingi ng trabaho, kay gusto niya yan, denied yan. Pag sabi, lagay mo ako sa customs, BIR, because I dread that job is not for you. Why? Because you're already planning how to corrupt yourself. Ganon yan. Hindi ako pero yan totoo. Hindi lang dyan sa City Hall. Paski na yung local governments. Pwede Caloocan, pwede Manila, pwede Mandaluyong, pwede lahat. Pwede. Hindi naman sinasabi ko ito lang sila. O sa probinsya. Sabihin mo sa akin. Tell me and I will prove to you that we are ready to stand by our promise to stop corruption. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Mr. President.